What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tony Crypto and Stock News. It is Friday, May 1st, 2026. And what a week it has been. This week was not just big. This week was historically important. The Fed had its most dramatic press conference in decades. All four Mag 4 companies confirmed the AI thesis. XRP TAS went live. Atkins declared most tokens are non-securities. XRP Las Vegas ran with Garlinghouse and Crypto Dad on stage. And Bitcoin sold off from 79,000 to 75,000 in one of the most classic sell the news patterns of the year. Today we do the full week in review, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We break down what to watch today and this weekend, and we map out every major catalyst for next week, including the single most important economic number of May. Before we dive in, if you have been watching all week and this content is adding value, please hit that subscribe button and share the channel. Every subscriber helps us keep this going every single day. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Some links are affiliate links. Let's run the scorecard. The good, the bad, and the ugly, all in one. The good. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq both hit new all-time highs Monday. All four Mag 4 companies beat earnings. Alphabet up 6% after hours, its best month since 2004. XRP TAS officially live on Coinbase. SEC Chair Atkins declared 4 of 5 token categories are non-securities. Strategy overtook BlackRock with 818,000 plus Bitcoin. XRP ETF April inflows, 81.6 million, the strongest month of 2026. XRP Las Vegas running in Las Vegas with Garlinghouse and Crypto Dad on stage. A lot of historic moments packed into 5 days. The bad. FOMC held rates with 4 dissenting votes, highest since 1992. Rate cuts are further away than markets hoped. Bitcoin ETF outflows 3 straight days totaling 300 million plus. GDP missed estimates Thursday morning. Oil above $104. Clarity Act odds at 50-50 or worse per Galaxy Digital. The ugly. Bitcoin spiked to 79,000 on the conference open, then sold off to 75,622 by Thursday. Classic sell the news. Wasabi Protocol lost $4.5 million to the same admin key exploit that hit Drift Protocol weeks ago. Fear and greed fell to 29. XRP community frustration at an all-time high. The asset is down 61.8% from its record peak while billboards are going up everywhere. 5 things to watch today and this weekend before you close out for the week. Number 1. Apple earnings today at 5 p.m. Eastern. Consensus, $1.95 EPS, $109.7 billion in revenue. 3 things drive the reaction. iPhone revenue versus the $56.5 billion estimate, services gross margin above 70%, and, most importantly, Q3 guidance commentary on the call. That Q3 outlook has historically been the single biggest driver of Apple's post-earnings stock move. Also, Tim Cook steps down September 1st. This is the first earnings report under the incoming CEO John Ternus structure. That transition context matters. Number 2. Wasabi Protocol. $4.5 million drained via a compromised admin key with no time lock and no multisig. Same exact playbook as Drift Protocol's $285 million breach earlier this month. 2 major protocols exploited via the identical vulnerability class in weeks. This is not a coincidence. If you hold assets on any protocol, check their security setup. Hardware wallet, multisig, no single deployer keys. Number 3, Doge. Up 5% while Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP all declined Thursday. Meme coin social momentum at work. No fundamental catalyst, classic pattern. Watch for continuation or a quick reversal. Number 4, fear and greed at 29. History says readings below 25 mark short-term capitulation. The 25 to 35 range typically precedes sideways or mild recovery. 3-point daily improvement suggests the sharpest sell pressure of the week may be easing. Institutional ETF buying absorbed the pressure all week. Smart money is watching. Number 5. SEC Clarity. Act Roundtable this Saturday, May 3rd. the most important crypto policy meeting of 2026. Any positive language coming out of that roundtable Monday morning could be the catalyst that breaks XRP above the $1.44 resistance. Follow those headlines this weekend. 6 dates, mark every single one of these. Saturday, May 3rd. SEC Clarity Act Roundtable. The most important crypto policy meeting of 2026. SEC discusses the market structure framework that determines which tokens are commodities and which are securities. Any positive language, SPAM, XRP, Solana, and HBAR all benefit on Monday open. Monday, May 4th, full Apple earnings market digest. Tech sector direction gets set for the week. Watch iPhone and services guidance reaction. This could be either a tailwind or a headwind for the entire market. Tuesday, May 5th, ISM Services PMI and the Reserve Bank of Australia rate decision. Above 50 on ISM means the economy is expanding. Risk on. Below 50 means contraction fears, risk off, a direct market mover. Wednesday, May 6th, ADP private payrolls preview. The warm-up act before Friday's main event. Strong ADP, and rate cut odds fall. Weak ADP, how many rate cut odds rise? Friday, May 8th. And this is the one that matters most. The U.S. April jobs report. The single most important economic release of May. Strong jobs, inflation stays sticky, rate cuts get pushed out further, the dollar strengthens, crypto sells. Weak jobs, rate cuts return to the table, Bitcoin rallies. This number moves everything in the same direction at the same time. Set your alerts now. All week long, watch for the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Framework announcement. The White House said it is coming within weeks at Bitcoin 2026. That clock started Monday. It could drop any day next week. Any active treasury accumulation plan is the single most bullish Bitcoin event of 2026. Do not sleep on it. Quick full update on XRP before the weekend. XRP Las Vegas wrapped today. The world's largest XRP conference ran April 30th through May 1st at Paris, Las Vegas on the Strip. Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, Chris Giancarlo, Paul Barron. The roster was serious. The conversations were about capital markets infrastructure, not token prices. Institutional adoption, tokenization, payments, real-world finance. The discussion even touched on XRP's potential path toward becoming a global reserve currency, a long-term thesis gaining serious traction. XRP ETF April inflows, 81.6 million. The strongest month since the funds launched in November 2025. Cumulative net inflows, 1.29 billion. Non-empty XRP wallets, 7.8 million and growing. Even while the price has not moved, adoption is building without the price performance that usually comes with it. Now, the reality check. Galaxy Digital estimates 50-50 or worse for the Clarity Act passing in 2026. Senator Tillis is still negotiating with bankers on stablecoin rewards programs. One more delay could be fatal for 2026 chances. The SEC roundtable Saturday is the next milestone. Lummis confirmed Senate will mark up in May, but May is the absolute deadline. Watch very closely. 3 structural shifts that happened this week. Not just news, but shifts in how the world works. 1. The AI thesis just got its biggest real-world validation ever. Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, $500 billion in combined AI capex generating actual revenue growth. This is not a hype cycle anymore. This is infrastructure that works. Every AI infrastructure name in your portfolio, NVIDIA, Qualcomm, AMD, Solana as an AI compute settlement layer, all just got fundamentally validated. 2. Crypto's regulatory winter is officially over. Both regulatory chairs at a Bitcoin conference. 4 of 5 token categories declared non-securities. FBI and AG saying code is free speech. XRP TAS on Coinbase alongside gold and oil. The question is no longer if institutions adopt crypto, it is when. And the answer is they already started. 3. May 8th is the most important date of the month. The U.S. April jobs report. Everything that happens next week, whether Bitcoin holds 74,000, whether XRP breaks $1.44, whether the S&P extends its all-time high run. All of it converges on that one number, Friday, May 8th. Stay positioned. Stay patient. Know the date. Before I send you into the weekend, a word that I think is exactly right for this moment. Galatians chapter 6, verse 9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." This was a hard week. Bitcoin sold off from 79,000. Fear and greed hit 29. ETF outflows 3 straight days. The Clarity Act odds went to 50-50. XRP is still down 61.8% from its peak, and the community is frustrated. But the seeds were planted this week. The largest Bitcoin conference in history happened. TAS went live. The SEC chair stood on a Bitcoin stage for the first time ever and said most tokens are not securities. The AI thesis was confirmed by the biggest companies on Earth. Strategic reserve announcement is coming within weeks. The harvest does not come the same day you plant. Galatians knew that. Every serious investor who has ever built real wealth knew that. The proper time is coming. Do not give up. Have a great weekend, everyone. Smash that like, hit subscribe, share the channel. It helps more than you know. I'm Tony. God bless you. And I will see you Monday. Let's get it.